The answer everyone gives to where do I start the Cosmere is not actually the honest answer. It's the safe answer. The one designed to minimize the risk that they put the book down, not to maximize the chance that they fall completely in. Those are different goals. And I think the Cosmere fandom has been optimizing for the wrong one. I think The Way of Kings is the correct starting point for anyone who is going to become a serious Cosmere reader. Not for everyone, not for casual readers, not for people who want to dip a toe in, but for the person who is going to read all of this. Who is going to go through the whole Cosmere and come out the other side a different person? Way of Kings is where that person should start.
Okay. Why?
Because The Way of Kings is the truest version of what Sanderson is. It's him operating at full capacity with no ceiling. The other books, Mistborn, Warbreaker, Elantris, they're all brilliant, but they're Sanderson with constraints. Shorter, tighter, more focused. Way of Kings is Sanderson without any of that. It's the book where he committed to something so enormous that when it works, and it works, there is nothing else in fantasy that feels like it.
Okay, but you're literally describing why it's hard to recommend to new readers. This is the most ambitious, most demanding thing he's written. You should start here. That's not a recommendation, that's a challenge.
Maybe that's okay. Maybe the people who respond to that challenge are exactly the readers who are going to love this the most.
And the people who don't?
Then they start with Mistborn, and they love it, and that's wonderful. I'm not saying don't recommend Mistborn. I'm saying, if someone comes to you and says, I want to love these books the way you do, I want to fall into them completely, I want the full thing. Way of Kings might actually be the honest answer, and we're too scared to give it.
Too scared.
Because we're worried they won't finish it. Because page counts are scary. Because if we send someone to a 1,000-page book and they bounce off it, we feel responsible. And I think that fear, that very reasonable, very kind fear, is making us give recommendations designed to protect the reader instead of challenge them. And Sanderson's books are not designed to be safe. They're designed to be extraordinary.
Okay, I hear that. And there's something in it I don't totally disagree with. But you're making an argument that only works in retrospect. You know you're going to love Way of Kings. You're recommending it to someone who doesn't know that yet. And if they pick it up and hit page 250 and they're not hooked, and some people genuinely aren't, not because they're wrong, but because the pacing is slow in ways that not every reader connects with. They walk away thinking the Cosmere isn't for them. And that person might have loved Mistborn. You just never gave them the chance.
So you'd rather they loved Mistborn than potentially loved Stormlight?
I'd rather they loved something than walked away from the whole thing. You're gambling. You're recommending the biggest, hardest book because you believe in it. And I think that's beautiful, and I also think it's slightly reckless.
You think my reading recommendations are reckless?
I think your reading recommendations are you. You walked into a bookstore, grabbed Elantris cold, and ended up building color-coded timelines about fictional characters. Not everyone is you, Natalie.
That's a fair point.
Thank you.
I still think there's something to what I'm saying about what we're trying to do when we make these recommendations.
Okay, and this is what actually matters to me. I don't think we should be trying to create any particular kind of